I was just waiting until a couple guys get in here. Hi, Butch. Hi, Zeno. Hope you guys are doing well. This is a small update before I go to work. As you all know, the post office is on strike here, so I'm waiting for things to go further with this colt, like rear end and things of that nature, but hopefully I'll get them in soon. I'll show you the pedals. Those are the pedals. Can you guys see that? There we go. It's better. Those are the pedals. I made that with printer plate. I don't know if any of you guys know what printer plate is. You go to a print shop, they use printer plates. You usually throw them out. They're different gauges. I got about 3 or 4 different sizes, thicknesses. I got the 4 links all painted with gunmetal. And here's the chassis. All painted with gunmetal. I think it looks pretty good. I drilled a hole for the steering shaft. So it looks the part anyways. Don't forget a lot of these guys in those days from the 70s, they fabricate a lot of their own things. So 4-link brackets and all that, it's all their own design. So just to let you know. Thanks, Butch. That's pretty well it. Oh yeah. This is the tubing I'm going to use for the 4-link. It's the thinnest aluminum tube you could find, hollow tube. What I do is I crimp the ends on it, and then I get, let me see, where is that freaking pen? This thing. Just start my starting point for the drill, so that way you get it all centered. Then once you do that, then you round the edge, round the edges on it. But that's what I use for my 4-link. It's probably not the way everybody else does it, but it's the cheapest way for me. You can buy aftermarket eyelets from RB Motion, I believe, but I don't know. I like to scratch build a lot of stuff, so I get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Hi, Ron. Oh, thanks, Ron. Yeah, it's getting there. So the next time I'm gonna get the the front struts made. But like I said, I gotta wait for parts now, so I figure I might as well do an update because it'll be a little while before I upload another video until I get those parts. I got a rear end here, but I really don't want to use it because I stole it out of the kit, and when I get back to building that kit, then I'm gonna have a problem. Hopefully the post office will go back to work soon because I got a lot of stuff ordered online and I'm just waiting for it. I ordered some stuff to do my own casting too, so it's this blue stuff you put in the microwave, and that's what they call it, blue stuff. It's Warhammer, um, Warhammer site, I think it is, and and it works pretty good because you can reuse it. Once you're done, you just if you want to use it again, you just put it in a microwave. It softens it up, and you just make a new mold again. So yeah, looking for some videos from you, Zeno. I haven't seen any yet. I've seen some on Brando or Brandon. He posted some videos on his garage he's building. But that's the update so far, guys. I don't know. I was hoping I'd be a bit further ahead, but I look at this way, a little update, something better than none, right? So, so Butch, I'm hoping you're feeling a lot better now. Well, it's not that hard, Zeno. We all had to start somewhere. Well, that's good. Oh, but you better get that Comet pretty soon because it's going up in price again. So, boy, these cups on the side of the airbrush, they really clog up pretty fast, I tell you. I thought my airbrush was all screwed up, and then I hooked up the bottle to it, and away it went. It sprayed the four links. Like Butch even knows that the guys from the '70s, they pretty well fabricate their own brackets and everything else. So yeah, everything goes up. Yeah, you got that right. I miss the old days from the '70s, I tell you. Groceries were a lot cheaper. I was looking for the new one, Ron. The white on the box, the Don Nicholson 64 Comet. Somebody wants me to do a video on my spray booth, so I might do that. I'm not sure yet. Might do another video tomorrow. I don't know. All depends how far I get. Yeah, I'm looking for a couple too, Ron. I'd like to get two, maybe two. I'd like to build Don Nicholson's one with the motor sitting a little bit further back towards the interior. That's one I like to build. The red one. I just got something coming from the States. Holy crap, how many times it sits at in a transaction and like a special station or whatever. How many stations I went to? Holy crap. Unbelievable. I might even have to use these seats. I'm not sure yet. I might just make a headrest on the back or something. I don't know. But I'm hoping I get that blue stuff pretty soon. I can cast my own parts. Oh yeah, hold on to it. So, it's worth a bit. Seen them go for anywhere from 100 or $130. I like to get a couple actually. I might even just get it from Comp Resin. It's probably a Tinker Toy or Tiny Toy or whatever it's called. Butch. But I think I might get a couple from Comp Resin. Just a couple bodies. And build my own drag car. Only problem is, you're stuck with an interior and whatnot. So it's funny, somebody asked me to do this how to, and I haven't seen them yet in this room or watching my videos. Doesn't matter. Like there's a few people that are interested. So wow, that's cheap. Lucky you. Lucky you, Zeno. What's your address? We'll head over there and try to take it from you. I'm just kidding. Zeno, have you ever built that to better the chassis? Get the 67 GT 350 AMT kit Mustang for the chassis. It fits real close. All you have to do is trim just past the gas tank. That's all you have to do to make it fit. Yeah, I bet. Just hold on, guys. I'll be right back. this the kit? Here's a gift for you, Butch. Or this one. This is complete. Hasn't been touched yet. I had this since I was a kid. And it's here. My son grabbed it. And I got back from him. Yeah. You better, Zeno. I looked on eBay and I couldn't believe how much this is worth. Or this one. This one is old too. Probably just as old as I am. That wagon has a U-Haul trailer behind it. Yeah, my son, he goes through at my dad's. When we go to my dad's, he's just right in the room where all my old kits are, and he just goes crazy. And of course he always picks out the most expensive kit that I have for my stash every time. He doesn't pick the cheap ones. No, he picks the most expensive ones. Yeah, I got quite a few old kits, Butch. Like, I think the oldest kit I got is probably from the 50s, maybe. I got to go through. I got to go through at my dad's place and go through it all. I got to make inventory. I got to get reassured and all that stuff because a lot of it went up in value. So there was a guy on model car forums wanted an Edsel, and he had a 70 Charger that he wanted to trade. So I messaged him, and I told him I was in Canada. He goes, "Oh, I got to fill out a lot of paperwork." I guess not. I said, "Okay, thanks, whatever." Can't believe it. Like, what's the big deal about the paperwork? Like, I got to fill out paperwork when I send it out in Canada. So Zeno, you put your big order in for Michael Mart yet? I think Brandon ordered a catalog too. I think he's looking into getting some tools from them also. Yeah, I got a few old kits here. I think I got a few more. What about this one? That's an old one. I probably got about, I don't know, 20 Vegas. Do I have enough? No. I'll buy more if I get them at a good price. So you guys like this series of how to build a chassis? Like I'm trying to make it as simple as possible, you know. Yeah, you can spend quite a bit of money at Michael Mart. Ask Butch, he can tell you. Hey, Butch. Well, I'm glad, you know, you're learning something from this. You know, I'm not trying to make it too complicated for anybody. You know, that's the reason why I do the so many updates. You know, every time I have a little update, I'm going to show it. You know, I'm not going to be too ahead of everybody else, so they can't follow it. But whenever you want to make a center hole, center punch or whatever, what I use is that straight pin I showed you. And what I do is I push right on where I want the hole to go. And that way, when you put the drill, it's not going to skip away from that spot. That's what I do all the time. For spark plug wires, any wiring I do, I I make sure I use that pin to start a starting point for the drill, so it doesn't wander away and go somewhere else. Yeah, well, you know, I like to share my knowledge. You know, like my son, he like he just started building and he wants to start scratch building a frame and whatnot. And you know, like I love the kid, but you know, some things take time. You know, I've been doing it for over 50 years and I'm still learning. Like there's always something out there that we don't know, like weathering. You know, I suck at that. I have no idea how to weather a chassis or anything out of that nature. So, and I find a lot of people try to share, but they only share so much. They don't share all of it. So then you're in a bind because you don't understand what's going on. So, well, like I might do a video on my spray painting booth because some guys asked about it. So I might show like the blower motor I got, you know, and things of that nature. I tell you, this blower motor I got, you can't beat it. You don't smell nothing in this room, and I sleep in here, so and I don't smell anything. So, and my son sleeps here, so and he doesn't smell anything either. Yeah, I had the 67 comment also, Ron. That one that you did, the Fairlane, the 67, the white on the box. I sure wish they brought that out again. That is a nice kit. That Fairlane you did. Very nice kit. I've got bits and pieces of it, but not complete. I think I'm missing a motor, uh, something like that. Yeah, it's a very well detailed kit. Even the 64 Thunderbolt, it's a nice kit. It's got a nice motor, nice detailed motor in it. So, well, I got a show coming this Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm going yet, but if I do, I'm going to enter this time, and my son too. I'm going to enter my Nomad, my 55 Chevy, the black one I did, and probably my 66 Suburban. I'm just trying to get information on how much they charge for entry. Somebody told me $5 each. If that's the case, no, I'm not doing it then. It's not worth it. Yeah, I've got quite a few of the Thunderbolts. Even the 64 Dodge 330 Limber kit wasn't is a nice kit too. I've got quite a few of them too. I like to buy some kits, just for parts, but at $35, $45 a shot. No, I don't think so. Not just for parts. Yeah, I got two nice display cases now. Really nice. I posted pictures of it on Facebook of them, and I got them for $60, and each one will hold 100 cars easy. So, so I got lots of room for building. So, Ron, did you check on those parts for me? Any luck on that? I got a rear end coming from Tom Rambler 69. Hopefully that'll show up soon. I've got a rear end, but the thing is, I don't want to use it because I robbed it out of the kit. So once I get the casting thing, then hard to do, Ron. I work nights, so I retire in another 4 years. Oh, three actually. Yeah, 3 more years, then I'm done. Yeah, that's like me. I got a lot of racing seats like these, but I got nothing with the headrest. And the Pro Stocks from that time period, they all had a headrest on them, and they had two. After the 70s, then he went to one seat. That's why the chassis and the bodies they change all the time. I got to go to the dollar store and I could get stars for the roof because I'm doing this car with these decals. And he had blue stripe along the roof and the hood, and then he had these stars. Well, guys, I hate to cut this short, but I do have to get ready for work and whatnot. And I'm glad that a couple of you guys showed up. I hope you learned something from this. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but the basics you can use pretty well for any chassis you want to scratch build. You know, as long as you got the center lines marked on the sheet, on the paper and whatnot. Okay, Ron, that's great. Okay, guys. Well, we'll see how things go tomorrow. If I got a bit of an update, maybe I will go live again tomorrow, which I'll have more time. So, okay. I'll talk to you guys later, and thanks for coming. Enjoy your night. Have a good one. Bye.